boots, it's only a 10 speed differential. Really able to do too much, unfortunately.
I look back at that mid lane and
it's looking a little better, but
yeah, he's only doubling the Zeus's CS now, which is actually a positive. So I believe he's had to just spam chain lightning to secure CS in this lane now, which is fair enough because that's the only play you can make. They are going to bring D1 here as well on that Grimstrike, but it was spotted out by Felix on the Ember. So I doubt DY will be able to close the gap and get an X-Well off, but now Felix might try to turn around onto the Grimstrike for a bit, but no, he'll run to the mid lane instead. Could get that chains off. You might have enough burst damage there from the TA, even underneath that T1 tower to get Ori down. Trap. Felix is going to run in. Ori, he's in big trouble right now. They have another trap there, and Ori is definitely dead. Nobody even bothering to rotate in to help.
It's not going to be fun. They even have a sentry ward here, and I think, you know, we've been able to see this observer on the other side this entire time. Absolutely zero that he could do about it. So, it does go to show you kind of the nature of this lane.
Again as well, PYW showing mid. They're just going to dive in. You want to farm this lane? I don't think so. Now the rotation's coming for PYW's sake, but DD, he has a haste rune. So he forces the rotations and just gets out of there.
Feels a little similar to our earlier series where there's just these constant TPs trying to salvage the mid lane, but it's not even really working. King is just getting completely affected by Red Panda. Just keep spamming regen, keep spamming the other guy out of the lane. 48 CS on this Terrorblade. Yang getting some decent levels, but I really thought that they were going to be able to pressure more lane. Now he's done laning, he's just going to start hitting up the digital and farming from there.
Every single time, without a doubt he'll do it though. There's mid lane, gonna TP in after DD. They do have the pounce available, they use the Dark Pack first. A Chronic Shield will help DD get out of there, and Panda will get the gank. So Yura's trying to pounce forward to see if he can catch the TA on the tail end of her running behind that T1, but he couldn't. There was a lot of heroes there for that Abaddon kill, but they do get something.
The only problem is now that Yura's walking all the way bottom. You know, they didn't have a lane spot that they could really go for. Make his way down here, just looking to get active. But it was not really. It would have been good if they gotten the TA, but I think Eurus is actually not overall that happy with leaving his lane to just go and get the Abaddon kill.
I can't blame him. DD, he'll just keep farming up on that TA top of the net worth board. It's to be expected. Bot is where the power gets double damage. PYW just denying it off, but that probably means he won't die. He'll just go for the quick TP play and does make it up. But now Ori comes back in, and DD just underneath the T1 tower wants to play the harass game with him. And this mid lane is where all the action is. Nothing else is happening in the side lane.
Lots of support attention being paid to the mid lane. Just one good thing for Vici is that they do have really good deep push on their supports, so they can hold these objectives for a little while longer. But SAG are just getting so much more out of the map because they've got heroes in all three lanes and they've got the Terrorblade currently jungling. So, and you know, the TA is even able to spam out mid and go and farm a couple of camps in the interim as well. If this keeps up, they're just going to keep on like nickel and diming their way to a lead. First keeps trying to rotate out of the safe lane to make some kind of a play, but really seeing all that possible, and the OP's even stacking up Ancients currently for the Templar Assassin.
And here he comes, DD. That's a triple stacker. You got to be unlucky with the Ancients that was spawned, but I guess it's a TA after all. He just burst them down so quick anyway. One item, surely? Oh, okay. Are they full of tier 1 items? Is that why they're not dropping? Okay. Inkswell gonna be there with the pounce now. This could be a great kill out from Eurus. They do get it. Thunder God's Wrath to finish off, and now they'll also get the position for Emma. I love the rotation coming up from Vici Gaming.
Very nice. You can't let SAG get away with this. You can't let them have heroes farm all 3 lanes and then also be taking it out of the jungle at the same time. And Eurus is looking to keep this aggressive pace going. He's just got a straight Shadowblade queued up currently, so really wants to just keep doing this for his team. He does have to cover a decent amount of the initiation of the game. There's I got a Pango and a Zeus as the other 2 cores. Ori is going for a Necrobook on the Zeus. I guess that's the kind of the catch-up farm item for him.
Yeah, I mean, what else are you gonna do? You're so far behind right now as that mid Zeus. You're literally 2k behind the TA. Seems like there's no real other play here for Ori if he wants to remain relevant as the Zeus in this game. There is still that big problem of this TB though. God King, he's got the Yasha coming out very, very soon, and they are going to go onto Yang now. Rolling Thunder will make it in time, however, and they'll just ignore Yang as he turns back around. He's been ganked again. It's a problem. The TA falling low. She'll try to fight back. DD gets a refraction. No, it won't be enough. And now this position for Ember as well. Trying to rim it out of there. Does he make it? He does. But they got the main kill.
Got what they were looking for. Of course, have to keep in mind, Terrorblade is still farming this entire time, but in theory, Vici's draft is very good against T. All of their cores, the Pango's got good AoE damage, he's got a disarm, they've got the AoE damage from the Zeus, the Spark is not easy to sunder, so he can always go on you and pop the Shadow Dance and keep hitting away. So this game looking like it might just be the true test of God King's Terrorblade.
I'd say so. Yasha on the way, and he's actually going for a Dragonlance up next, which is very, very different to his usual style build of Sergeant Yasha into Satanic and Heaven's Halberd. He switching up completely now, one of that added range against the side of Vici Gaming.
I do think with this, the thing that the Pango needs to be afraid of is that he just beat to death Rolling Thunder. You think about the damage output, plus he's got all the bonus range from Dragonlance, plus he's got all the bonus range. Revenge.
Lane, DY. Definitely going to be dead here. There's no way out of this situation, and they'll claim an easy kill. And now the tier 1 bot tower as well will also be taken out by Felix. Eurus is trying to split push the top lane, but they don't really have the push potential right now from that top tier 1 tower, so they'll just let the creep wave put. Eventually Eurus will come back and start away here. It's that point now where SAG, they'll take over that Radiant side jungle and just farm up their neutrals instead.
Yep, and if they can maintain control of both ancient camps, it'll be a pretty big deal. Just kind of establish a perimeter right there, give away the top side of the map. They don't really care that much. DD is going for the blink tag first here, so feeling the constant pressure of the Clark rotations and everything else. I think it's mostly attacking the escape, really. I don't know so much about trying to get aggressive, but wants to be more confident.
It's either that or Deso first, right? So you just go for the safer option.
Yeah, this is slightly slower, I think, than going for the Deso first, but this is going to let him like shove waves and do stuff that the other wouldn't be able to. And you have to remember that there's overlapping priority here, that the Terrorblade and the TA both want the Ancients, but in this case I think they're going to be giving it to the Terrorblade for the most part. It does mean that DD has to play the lanes a little more, because I think that's the other to the blame in this situation.
That makes some sense. Eurus now has that Shadow Blade up. Wants to start getting very aggressive. Already got 4 permanent Agi stacks on that Slark. Love to make Felix his 5th, but there'll be a remnant out from Felix. He's ready for it. Counts in, remnants in from PYW with the lift, and that's just a great play out from Vici.
Beautiful. That was literally the last seconds of the Shadow Blade that went for that.
Lane, gang, Playing around here with this Abaddon. Rolling Thunder going to be there. The rest of the team coming in the backing up. DD already blinking out. Eurus, though, is creeping up from behind. And, well, we'll just take his permanent actually. That's all he wants. Be even the kill. Eurus now a 3-0-4 on Slark. He's looking good.
Yeah, he's doing very well. And just going to keep making these exact same plays. And God King actually even getting the feeling like the game is getting away from his team a little bit. He was just going for the BP and running over for this rune.
Uh-oh. Eurus is there. Shadowblade, of course he doesn't know yet, but he feels something, and now it will all be revealed. And Eurus won't actually go for the pounce. Guess it was just too close to that T1 tower. And in all fairness, OP God was on his way.
Little treacherous. Ori's got the Necrobook farming for him. He is also just going to be rushing the eggs after that, so you know, give Slark a little bit more game power. He goes to scout somebody on the map. You just pop under this and go from there.
Yeah, only being placed there onto DD. VG Gaming feeling confident right now. You see Ori actually trying to see the top lane, and now Yan being swamped in. He swashbuckles away, but he might just be dead here to the Terror Blade. In fact, he is. Mistcoil will come out from the Panda. And Ori just solo dying there to that TA up at that top lane. Not great news, but now Eurus could go on to OP God, but God King is still around the corner. He cannot commit all the way. The look like Red Panda might be having a few issues here. He'll pause, and I must admit, Baskip, there is a bit of lag in Dota right now, for sure. Feeling it.
Yeah, I was having a couple of spikes in some of the previous games. Okay here. What's going on? So this came out being a little greedy, I guess. They were trying to split the map a whole lot while also pushing mid simultaneously. Or probably feeling like he can't really contribute a whole lot right now. I really just need the AFK farm until he picks up the items. And always ready to contribute the Thunder God's Wrath, of course, but that is about it for the time being. And God King, that last fight has maybe, you know, it's a switch of his fear a little bit about the way that the game was going. He does go up to the S1 again, feeling confident that okay, I don't need the BKB just yet.
Yeah. No fairness, they are slowly taking over that net worth. Like Ori is still just a non-factor on this Zeus. I guess once the ag, he'll definitely be a bit more impactful on the Zeus, but for now it is all on the back of Eurus. The Eurus trying to go for the SNY himself on Slark to be able to really just fire back throughout this early mid game. All pans out, they'll get back to it. Of course, SA they're only interested in letting God King farm. That is exactly what he'll keep doing. I mean, VG Gaming are probably the ones that have more pressure to keep applying pressure onto SAG, even at this stage.
Especially with the item build, Slark. He can't afford to play passive. One thing that we haven't talked about the game is the combination of the Slark and the Zeus or the Vision game from Vici. If they start to really establish control over the map, it's going to feel very claustrophobic for SAG. You know, they just won't know where it's safe to play. The Slark is constantly going to be pressing them, so that is something to keep in mind if you're ever wondering, like, oh, why are you not pushing this wave out maybe as far as you think? That's just because they're not likely to have a ton of vision to play around with this game.
A smoke up was scanned out though, and that scanned out from SAG. Red Panda kind of playing with them a little bit, seeing if they want to just go after him instead of anyone else. It's gonna just skip that, go towards that dire triangle, but thinks better of that as well. And I think it's kind of obvious to them now. The smoke was revealed. Ori, he's been caught out again in that triangle. SAG, they knew the smoke was happening, they take advantage.
That's so nice with the immediate. Alright, definitely gonna respond to try and punish us for killing the Zeus. Let's just get the heck out of here.
It just puts one step closer to that escalator now, though. Mid lane, they do make a jump from Panda eventually, but time was there. Now Eurus has to be a bit careful. Reflection up from God King. Nice swap out on Yang, but he's still just trying to roll away. OP guard can't the swap. Now the soul line just to make sure they pull up that chase. Although there is a DD rune from DD on that TA. Pick that up and bottle it up. And it looks like they just want to keep going. They blink in DD, he pops that DD rune. Now P1W going to be in trouble. It's an absolute massacre in the mid lane. They have all fallen so low. But Eurus, he might be able to clean up. Two, and he'll go for more now. With Yang after 6 on that Ember. God, he'll keep running. Looks like he should be okay. I don't believe they'll be able to catch up, but Eurus, he might still try for Felix. No, he's going to sneak around, go after God King on that TB. Decides better of it.
So I think all of Tia's fraction charges got cleaned up like instantly, and then got obliterated by the Zeus after that. I thought it was a good chase. Obviously, SAG did as well. They were thinking, look, we didn't lose anybody to the Rolling Thunder. The Pango blew weak at the moment, and they all annihilated that dive.
I mean, you might want to wait to that point where I guess you have the BKB on TA. You want to make those really deep dives just to really ensure that Ori can't burst you down like that.
Yeah, even Zeus is not having a particularly good game. His damage potential is pretty insane by virtue of having levels, so you do have to show a little bit of respect there. Though, I totally understand that dive there, but they do just kind of get punished for it. And the double damage on top of everything else as well. You're like, oh man, surely this is a good idea, but...
Seems like it. God King switched item builds again. Going now for the Hurricane Pike and... Okay. Just Steven up against that Slug. There's that Ditso now for DD as well.
Yeah,
I'd try to go up a BKB.
I think the Pike's going to be really useful with Slug's going to try and pounce, and then going to try and follow up with things.
DD1 blown up, but DD could be in trouble now. It's a lot of damage from Eurus, and another Thundergod's Wrath again will come in, but the chains are out from Felix. There will be no follow-up to it, however. And it is another great trade out for Eurus.
Yeah, he's going to be fine with that thing. I think he's really consistent. The game's still very even by the numbers. God King's just keep up a studying. But they do have the Agate Detector completed now on the Zeus, I believe.
They do.
Slug can just keep terrorizing them.
It's the way to play it, right? You just scout him out with Shadow Blade, pounce, and then Nimbus comes in. So no way out of that situation unless you have your team there to help you.
Radiant structures are forced.
See what Eurus does with it. Mid lane, they may have an opportunity very soon to try and make use of that first Nimbus.
Dire structure.
Looks like the sign of SAG. They tried a small push, but eventually wolves back out of there. It's VG Gaming's time to play this, sure.
So they've just seen DD bottom. They know they TP down here, but yeah, they're going for a smoke to try and head in that direction. Seems to know that something's wrong. Maybe they scouted something with this obs and gonna back up all the way to the fountain. You can connect all through base to get back to his team. So he read that play exactly.
Very nice, and they'll counter smoke now. It's dangerous timing again. You are going into that God King, baiting in that mid lane a little bit, but eventually toward this team, and they're going for the Roshan play. Will that Slater up? They can take it real darn quick.
Oh, but there's a bit trap. I don't think they can stop it. It's just way too fast. Oh,
wow. No. Okay, it's gone.
Oh, so that plays the PYW.
There it is. There's that river change up now. We're in the slime river. It's going. I got up that T1 tower. But ages being installed with VG, that's gonna hurt a little bit. You feel like you're in control of the game, especially with that Nimbus up, and you couldn't do anything about that. It was just way too quick.
Yeah. Yeah, Roshan for them, even if they wanted to take it away, would have taken far, far longer. Sure, they could have, you know, they have the Labs on the Pangos. I think they could have sustained, but they definitely needed to get a kill or two first. And SCG just making great use of the fact that they knew that, you know, a gank was looking for the TA on the bottom side of the map. There's no way that you expect a core player to TP to lane, put one wave, and then run all the way back to his base and smoke with his team. It's just like kind of incomprehensible if you're Vici. But it's the play that they needed to make, and they thought that TA was trapped on the bottom side of the map. So there's no way that they're thinking about Roshan at that point in time.
Now SCG just doing what they do best, back to the farming game for them. Getting closer and closer to finishing off that Eye of Sky. You kind of mentioned it before, but VG Gaming, they don't really have time to relax, so they'll smoke up again. They're gonna find kills. Eurus down to the bot lane, trying to scout out for his team. SAG, they stick as a team now, understanding what could be coming, and never mind that Eye of Sky, God King now has a Manta Style.
Okay, he's just assembled the... Alright.
So SNY is gone now, he'll have the Manta instead. He can buy the full Heaven's right now if he wants, he just needs to get the secret shot.
Okay. It does, you know, it's definitely a nice combination of stats for him at this point of the game. It does seem like SAG wanting to maybe hammer down on the TA BKB timing a little bit more. So yeah, TA will have BKB Aegis. Terrorblade will have his Manta and his halberd. Maybe this can go and invade the enemy side of the map a little bit.
Vici looks like there's no work towards getting that Satanic up on Eurus now.
Has Nimbus even been capped yet?
No.
Radiant's
Not
middle
one.
tower is under
I was at least even looking for like a farming, Nimbus, like, you know, push out the wave or something, but...
I don't know if he did that. And he's caught out here by Eurus. He does have his team behind him. Nice Hurricane Pike from God King. Allow him to get away, and now a nice kind of from the dominated free. Red Panda will make a bit of a run for it here, but they definitely have some potential. He is the Ember jumping in as well, but he's been pounced up. He'll lose and survive. Red Panda falling very low on the forest side is already calm. Do they want to fight this? That Rolling Thunder is making it very easy to get in. God King did put the meta. It seems as though once Abaddon's gone, they are unwilling to do the fight. But Eurus, he's not done yet. Or maybe he is, because that Sentry Ward could reveal him. He wants to go into that Shadow Dance now. Hitting away on God King. The Inkswell getting the stun on. SAG, I believe they've had enough.
Bit of an awkward timed meta. Just gonna get kited out, and it's gonna probably mean the end of the Aegis as well, since it only has a minute and 10 seconds remaining. So that play that SAG were kind of looking for does end up being thwarted by Vici. Here's just still on the, still kind of on the hunt, but he does have the, he's got the Satanic queued up. I don't know. I kind of like maybe the Basher a little bit more, but maybe he just wants the security. You know, he's not going to get popped. That kind of a thing. It's a little weird to me. Like, this is the carry build of the day. Everybody just goes SNY Satanic and absorb stuns, but I don't know if you really need it on Slark. You've got a lot of, you've got a lot of healing already. I've also got, you've already got Dark Acts to deal with stuns, so
Right.
I'm not so sure. We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah. Definitely so.
He hasn't committed anything just yet, so still has time to make up his mind.
And they've got the Wolf up for God King now. Yeah, they're just gonna let it flow him, and he's gonna be hitting like an absolute trump. Mid lane, Red Panda baiting, will get caught out by that pounce. Does it the first time, though, and the Wolf up as well. Here comes DD, banking in, goes in front from PYW, will keep him safe as well as the diss out onto the TA. That's the BK.
Oh no, they're Greater Fairy Fire!
Oh no. Oh, that's lost. Eurus will take it for himself and just take it back to the fountain. They still want to fight. They know the BKB's down on the TA now. The Yules onto the slot. Lifted up out above the PYW. Now the Meta starts to come in. That Emperor is definitely dead. God King needs 3 seconds for that Metamorphosis. He'll chase down P1W. Does get that kill. Now the Meta's up. He'll turn around on the Yang, who is rolling away. But Phoenix is brought back and wants to get that chains off in just a second. Get there. He can. He does get the chains. He is waiting to see if he can turn, but he can't. There'll be a 2-for-1 trade and a buy being committed by SAG. But SAG, they're going to try and push down that T2 tower.
They're just going to go for it. They're all together. I mean, Lark's showing top, kind of pressuring there a little bit. But it seems they have made the decision to never fight into the meta. And actually, it was meta time for 100 and Roshan. At least 100 and a bit away, so should be okay. Maybe there's a little window for Chi in here.
It's scary though, I gotta say, like, we've seen this so many times where that net worth just keeps slowly trickling off SAG, and next thing you know, you look back at it, they've got a 15k net worth, you know, if you're not...
Yeah, we really need one of these Rolling Thunders to actually connecting on course. They've been really good with the preemptive, like, Ghost Scepters from PYW, and this Halberd has been super useful. But they've just had a hard time getting the lockdown on the DBTA. You're still... Okay, still got this attack queued up, but he still hasn't bought any components. He hacked found himself a Paladin board. Which is definitely very nice.
Yeah. Feels very good. He may switch out the Satanic soon. He may feel like it's not necessary, that Paladin sword, but we'll see. Vici trying to... Oh, actually, Eurus. Shattered Blade, he does bottle up the bounty, running gets away with it. Bit of a dangerous scenario there for him if they popped any form of protection.
I mean, there's really nothing that's going to disable him long enough that he won't be able to get the Shadow Dance off, so...
True.
I don't think it's the end of the world, but he does need to... Okay, alright. He's been feeling the same way, MLPs. No, I don't think you want the... Please don't buy Silver Edge.
I thought you wanted Ive Scotty.
He had it queued up for a second there, but he's bought the Silver Edge recipe. Somebody on his team has convinced him that they can silence and then break him, and then he'll die without the bar time activating.
I see.
But I just don't know. I would much prefer that you would buy the Scotty or the Basher. Silver Edge is just such a... It's not really doing anything else this... I guess you can also... I think you can break a Vengeance active and it doesn't get illusion if she dies under the break, but like it's such a... it's a relatively minor thing. I guess OP does have a lot of folders, so maybe that's worth it, but to me this is a kind of a weird item first.
God King got the Ice Guardian up, as well as the Halberd now, so... And he's apparently getting closer and closer to buying the full Demon Edge to get an MKB up. This is... It's kind of ridiculous. Every time I look away from this guy and look back, he's always got another item up. Every single time. He's 22k net worth, so he's almost 10k ahead of Eurus in that slug. And in all fairness, Eurus has been fighting a lot. We can't use that against him, but even TA is 6k behind the TDB. It just... What is DD buying? Is that another buy he's going for?
Yeah. Yeah, this could be the nullifier here. So I think he's seen the massive Ghost Scepters. There's 3 Ghost Scepters on currently. That's that's about.
Right, it makes sense.
Yeah, definitely a reasonable response in this situation.
Is it smarter for Vici to sit back and play the farm game here? Like, we're 32 minutes in, they may feel like they need to. You made a comment earlier that it's not generally a very good idea for Vici to do that.
Yeah, I don't love the this, but I think they're also worried about Roche. Alright, so they're going up E, but...
They do, but OP is perfectly fine. The river has also changed. Still trying to figure out what all this means. The Roche are up. Is there as well, so you get that bash you talked about earlier on for Eurus. And looks like he's going to queue up that Satanic. No, he wants the MKB down this time.
Yeah, they're both just going MKB. I don't think anyone is going... there is a halberd on the Pangolier, so it's a little bit of incentive from... and I guess there's also a halberd on the Terrorblade, so there's incentives on both sides to get the anti-evasion out. Smoke here from SAG.
They will. They do jump in. DY just gets destroyed. That nullifier effective up against that Ghost Scepter. And now the Roshan. Trying to get this towards the side of Beach. Can't let this go down. Now trying to put up a fight. They're going to try. Rolling is there from Yang. Although, is it going to be enough? He got held down for a second. He's going to roll out of there now. They're not able to quite capitalize yet off that Rolling Thunder. They've nothing though. The Roshan's dropping. Going to go back to the Swashbuckle, but now it's gone. And the swamp is out onto Yang. He'll just get destroyed by God King. Now here we go. Ori going to be tasted there by D. He gets pulled up as well. Now Eurus, how do you survive this? He'll shatter dance and just take you out of there. Oh, it just happened so quick.
I don't think you can use the rolling like that unless you're actually going to commit to the fight. And it wasn't even that kind of a rolling thunder. He's done a fall initially, but then didn't manage to keep the chain stun going.
Why? Yeah, DD blows him up. So buyback from Ori, but those going grim. How SH going to go? Not quite for the tier 4s yet. They're going to play this one safe. They'll go for the easy mid-racks and probably back off some tier 2 towers. That'll be it. MKB up as well for God King now, so it's just... he's 6-spotted. I guess he can still get rid of the treads.
How can they get away with this? How can they first phase Terrorblade, who's like not even necessarily meta at the moment, and just... yeah,
Nice pop.
they just make it look easy.
They do. They really do. Eurus gonna try and chase him down. He does scout out the Terrorblade. Nah, he won't be able to break the gap. It's one roll up against this team apparently. Just ban PB every single time.
No, it just feels like SAG are playing... the heroes are a little weird. It feels like they're playing within their comfort zone every single time, and the teams that they're coming up against are trying to go outside of their zone to kind of counter it. That's where we're seeing these arc ward takes and
Wrath, Eurus goes in onto the Abaddon, there's the Brave, but there's no chance to follow up, and they don't have the damage anyway. But without meta, you can't fight, although he has that meta up in 5 seconds. But Yang and the Rolling Thunder controlling them. It's not enough though. It's DD on the front lines, keeping them all back. They'll lose the Aegis, but now they can start the team fight. Eurus, he's been trapped up. There's Thunder coming out from God King, the trap as well. He's been dropped, Sentry there and blown up. From God King was enough. He has no buyback. Not again.
I think this game does something. Yeah.
Oh no, it's oh goodness me, SAG. SAG, they won the 1-0 and they made it look easy. Every game we passed it, or almost every game, SAG made it look like they were playing in the tier 5 scene almost. It was just